Welcome back to another Nourish to Flourish episode with yours truly, Megan the Trainer, registered dietitian. And so far this summer, I have been meeting with people in a free book club, and we've been going through some different books about nutrition, about fitness, about wellness, about women's health. It's been really fun to kind of learn from some of these other leading figures and kind of glean some information from the book, things that they can share, from the research that they've done. But I will say, and this has been kind of the biggest point in our discussion so far, throughout all of the books that we have read, sometimes it seems like they're at a little bit of a conflict with each other. One book says fasting would be really helpful, and another one says don't ever do it, it's going to wreck your hormones. One book says you need to eat 100 plus grams of protein, and then the other one says, oh, that's going to make you age faster, and you should probably eat more plant-based proteins. One book says this, another book says this. One says this, another says this. It's all crazy. The biggest thing is that I like to remind clients of is that you can find a research article to kind of validate and justify just about anything. Not to say that research is now invalid or it's wrong or, what's the point? But the biggest thing is that you need to take all of these topics and all of these trends and all of these, whatever you want to call it, with your perspective on life. What are your goals? What do you want to get out of things? What is the season of life that you're in? And then make it individualized for you. So does it make sense to you if you want to live longer or age gracefully or what have you to follow this person's protocol? If it seems a little off the wall and kind of a little bit of a head scratcher, then it might not be the best fit for you. Or maybe you're not as motivated and held accountable to those goals and the outcomes that are advertised in that book. Because you can get all kinds of different books. I'm sure the library has a whole plethora, a whole section, a whole bunch of big stacks of them. Amazon has a whole bunch of big stacks. My bookshelf has a whole bunch of big stacks. So if you want to see if it all starts in your gut, if you want to live to be 100, if you want to manage your blood sugar, if you want to keep your performance as you age, or if you just want to say, I'm over it, I don't want to diet, I don't want to do that at all, there's probably a book for you. So again, this is more so about, we can't let some of these things have us feel almost like helpless in a sense, because there is a path that works for you, and it's probably some combination of all of them. And in reality, there's still some basic underlying principles that go through all of them. All of them encourage eating whole foods. All of them encourage drinking some water. All of them encourage some level of activity, managing your stress, and supporting your sleep. So if you have no idea where to begin, those are like your founding five right there, all right? And then from there, you can then individualize based on your goals, your needs, your season of life. If you don't know what that looks like, or if you still don't really know what that means, or if you want somebody to help you, give you a synopsis of all of this stuff, come talk with me. Come. Let me help you. That I feel like is my calling, is to help people kind of find their own path, their own diet, their own book, in a sense, for how to support their health and their goals. So if you need help with that, let me know. If you want to read some fun books, let me know. I have some fun recommendations. There are still some books that I definitely love, and a lot of the information I definitely resonate with. So if you want to see that list, feel free to let me know. But now that you know better, let's go out and do better so we can all be better.